can't hear.
So that's why I had that moment. I was like, let me just go with it, because sometimes if I'm here, this is the camera I talk to, but I know that when we're all together, this is the one.
Yeah, that was some
But
good.
the red light wasn't on, so I was like, what do we do? Yeah, so sorry about that. I'm not gonna panic anymore. I'm gonna
Look
just
at the pug.
just talk and
So
talk
cute.
it to nowhere.
That's take your own advice. So Dudda's job is to follow wherever the action is.
Wherever we go,
So
okay.
if you're awkwardly looking over here, he's going to awkwardly wipe over to this camera.
Oh yeah, now that one's on. Okay.
Yeah.
But so that doesn't happen. Normally I can catch the the red light. My vision's bad, but it's not that bad. And so normally I can catch it, but I have contacts in right now. Yeah, glasses will just reflect all them. I have to get new glasses. I'm getting actually a new prescription, and they'll be the anti-reflective ones soon, because I haven't gotten my new prescription yet because they're making everything right now. It takes like 2 weeks.
One aspect of that
You're
that
allowed to wear glasses on the show. We should. The
Yeah.
light should be high enough up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing glasses.
I think I'll do that. I
Like
see
he's wearing
that.
glasses, and we don't get a whole lot until he's freaking out and pug locks and tilts his head backwards. when you're when you go backwards, then I start getting. You can start to see the lights
Right.
there. But when you're at normal human,
Normal
we're
human.
just fine. Yeah,
Right.
we took glasses into account when we lit up.
Okay.
the set.
I
So
mean,
all
I
my
get
fault.
super
wear
dizzy.
contacts, whatever you're comfortable
Yeah.
in, but make sure you can see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't. I swear the light wasn't on. That's why.
No, it isn't. So like,
Is
go
it
to black?
because
Go to
of?
black.
Okay.
Hey, you want to know my
Yeah,
secret?
Now
Oh.
no lights are on because none of the cameras.
Because none of the cameras are on, right?
Right.
Which I get, but
But you went to.
you were already talking. You already did the intro of the Citizen.
I think it was because we were in graphics. Is that what it was? Because there's nothing on in graphics. So.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah,
I
and then
thought it had
usually if
come
we're in
back.
graphics, I usually will try to look at the camera that I want to come back and
Right, I see
like
it now.
brainwave data, like basically.
Because I see the quick switch, and I assumed it's because of the graphics that were on, and that's why the light wasn't on. But then, by the time I was getting into talking about last week, there was no more graphics because didn't they go away once? Usually we finished talking about Citizens. I thought we were the Citizens of Tomorrow, and then once he says makersport.com/TMRO, I thought that now it just came on, and that's what I thought it does, and I don't know. It's not gonna happen again.
Just
I know, true, but
just do you, and I'll pick up the cameras. Don't worry. About it.
okay.
Yeah.
I know, but I feel
Want
like
to know
a
my
cat
trick to
chasing the light.
glasses, Blair?
Yeah,
What
My old glasses. I'm not wearing them now, but I took my old glasses and poked the lenses out of them and just wear contacts when I have to be on camera.
Really?
That's excellent.
Oh, it's great. That's great. But don't you guys get your peripherals, because they're super blurry for me if I have glasses on. So for me, I'm just, I wouldn't be able to see this. I wouldn't be able to see that. That would just throw me off. And
I got around that by getting big glasses.
I think I should do that. Get wraparounds.
Not wraparounds. They're just really big.
70 glasses, 270 degree glasses, something like that.
We need confidence monitors because we only have one working confidence monitor. So if we have confidence monitors on all three, and we don't do what I do, which is look at myself in the monitor the entire time.
Well,
I'm like, who's that handsome devil?
some of us
maybe
actually
look
don't
right
like
at the
ourselves,
lens.
man.
Yeah.
So-
Then you'd be able to see, I'm clearly looking at, or like you can see he's staged. You can't see. You're
Right.
off, but you'll be able to see, he's staged on this camera.
Yeah.
So then you know, I need to look at that camera.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Even just a quick glimpse helps, but I don't normally look
Yeah,
at
but
that.
I mean,
look
so
at the
if you
lens.
had this screen on all of them, I think that would help. But I need to.
Because didn't this one used to be here? Is there a reason you switched those two? Because this one used to be the screen where we could look at it. I don't know if that got switched.
Yes.
They used to just both work.
Oh, right. Yeah, they both were on for a while. Look at that.
Two. Camera
Keep
one.
looking outside.
Camera 2.
What's going on?
Camera
You hear
1.
that, right?
The wine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming from outside. I thought it was coming from the studio.
Oh, I hear it too. I thought also was in the studio.
Good show. Also, Tim Dodd, the Everyday Astronaut. If you can hear me, thank you. You saved our butts. It was very
Thanks,
much
Tim.
appreciated. Very much on your last minute. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And not only were you on last minute, you got to help us fight with the Zoom rooms, which I'm seeing we still have issues because now we've got the return video on your channel. But it looked and sounded better than Skype ever did. Like, you look fantastic as compared to...
Yeah.
So-
You look so good.
All we need, and our guests sounded good the whole time, other than your 40-minute thing. So we just need to work out those technical glitches, and I think we've got a better solution.
There was a float
Yeah, Zoom
of
is great.
audio delay.
Someone repeat what he said.
There was a float of an audio delay. Float?
Audio delay changed a little bit during the interview.
Oh, yeah, so we need to adjust the audio delay on the board?
I had it adjusted and it shifted during the interview.
All right. Something to note, but not something. I would prefer have an AV sync issue than have audio glitch out and make it not understandable, which did not seem to happen, even though we had questionable bandwidth. It looked like that was on the.
Awesome.
We still have things to tweak, but it was better than before. Okay.
Yeah. Did today go faster than normal? It's like 12:26 right now.
We were required to maybe shorten that interview a little bit more than we would have wanted.
Okay.
I think Jared probably had another good 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, there were other things I wanted to ask, but I saw that little thing pop up, and I was like, oh, okay.
We came back.
That was going to be a thing.
We came back from commercial. It said we had 1 minute left, so I'm glad we stopped what we did.
Yeah.
Cool.
Only with the general, just the general Zoom thing, because like if you can pay for it and then you can get longer sessions.
We did pay for it.
I think.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a sign that said 10 minutes? Like
Yeah,
left?
something popped up, and it was like 10 minutes left in your conversation, and I was like, oh, synchronize your watches now.
I have a support ticket up with them saying, hey, your documentation says 24 hours.
Yeah.
This is what we saw. This is what we experienced. Also, I never want to see anything on the screen again. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Right. Even if you're gonna
Right,
shut off
that.
the meeting, I would prefer that they just hard cut the meeting and don't tell me, and then we'll just stop the live show, call them back, get them reattached, and then make an edit point, as opposed to being like a big thing on the screen of like, this is about to happen.
Yeah, it's like, hey audience, yeah.
All right, Tim Dodd, the
I
Everyday
agree.
Astronaut. I know I've taken enough of your Saturday. I don't want to keep you on. Thank you again so much.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
Woo!
Thanks,
High
guys.
fives! Yay!
Thanks, guys.
All right.
You guys have a great
Bye.
Saturday.
You
Actually,
too.
yeah, check that out.
Bye.
Dada, you have the power
Bye.
up now. Or that. Oh! Infinite.
This is so cool.
There you go.
Dude, that launch, the classified, was so fun.
Yeah, you almost killed me, Ben.
I know.
I almost
I
died.
was going to tell you guys
That was
I
really
had done
funny.
that, but I, in the chaos of the pre-show, I forgot. And so,
Oh, man.
I almost
That was great.
passed away.
That was so good. Especially because we actually had an image of the satellite itself. Like, but the rocket was
Oh, yeah,
classified.
you can see what we're launching, but you can't
See it while it's launching.
Was that, did they like actually do that, or was that somebody who joked about that?
Oh,
It had to have been a
that's
That was a joke? Okay.
Oh my
Just making
So
sure.
I was asking, in the frantic pre-show, like, we need to get the show off the ground, I asked Launch Library and Tomorrow, I'm like, hey, does anyone have footage of this Proton launch? I can't find it anywhere. And everyone was like, doesn't exist. And then Kamiko was like, here's one. And he posted that, and I'm like, oh, we're using that. That's
Yep.
amazing.
Excellent.
Amazing.
So
All right,
funny.
what else do we
Excellent.
have? We have one space pod, right?
Yes, 'tis I.
What is it?
It's about Tess.
Yeah, we should probably do that one.
Tess.
I was thinking of skipping it, but no, we should do it.
I can always do it next week.
Yeah, I won't be here. So, like,
Oh yeah, the
editing that will
28th.
be complicated.
Okay.
Stoge can do it from Australia.
Yeah, we'll have Stoge
Australia.
remoted in.
It is from out here, right?
I think so.
Ben, stop looking out
I
for
wasn't here originally. I kicked up about 5 minutes.
All right, so someone like blowing leaves or something. All right, Jared.
Let's get angry, Mike.
Can I move?
Let's swing you a little bit. I want to. You cracked your spine, didn't you?
What's up?
Did you just crack your spine?
No.
I think I just heard a gross like. Kunk.
Oh, okay. Well, I might have because I can't feel anything. So
That's better. All right.
here, I'll do it like this. Hey, everybody, welcome. Live at 5. Live at 5. What the? Space. If you want to know about the space, you gotta know about the planets. If you want to know about the planets, you gotta listen to me. You got the Sun, Mercury, Uranus, Pluto, water planet. This one's too far away. They didn't have a name for it. You can name it after my mom if you want.
What?
Have you never seen this?
No, I don't. What is this? I'm Googling it right now.
Rockets.
I did watch Charlie, though. The Charlie Unicorn. Which was great.
Oh, here we go. I wonder if we're gonna have to mute audio so we don't.
And then I will put that up on the screen.
Oh man, I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't believe I've never seen this.
Wait,
This is great.
am I,
Charlie.
Wait, is it you no longer
who's?
I love your sneakers. Those are so cool.
Thank you.
I've been wanting to say this whole time. They're so
international orange.
International orange? What makes them international orange?
I don't. I'm trying to. Here we go. Look at how bright they are.
Yes.
Wow, they are bright. Nobody's ever gonna not know where I am in the room. So, yeah.
That's great.
Those Vans are awesome, but also they were like comfortable maybe 3 months ago, not anymore. So. Yeah.
Space Vans.
Also, I saw that Vans is coming out with like a NASA, like an actual NASA collaborative line in October, and I'm basically gonna be broke. So
That's how I felt when Coach came out with the NASA line. And I was like, oh, $800, really?
Yeah.
Never mind.
so.
I need my kidney.
All right. Is it me, or are we doing Brule, or? Okay, gotcha. So I'm just making sure. I didn't want to delay something just in case with it, so. All right. Oh, that felt good. Whoops, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell everyone ahead of time that I was going to pop my neck. So. All right, I'm going to do the other side. Y'all ready for this?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right. That felt nice. Nice. All right, you guys ready? Are we good? You good, Dada? Okay, here we go. A new era for the hunt. Yep. Great. A new era for the hunt for planets outside of our own solar system is about to begin, ushered in by the fire of a Falcon 9 rocket. The transiting exoplanet survey satellite is going to be looking at our neighbors. But what is it going to find? And should we expect some surprises out of it? Well, this is your Space Pod for April 26, 2018. Cool. How was that? I was like trying to figure out what the date should be. Whoa, that was close.
It's good. You got it.
A few space pods ago, I talked about the. Messed one that up. So. A few space pods ago, I talked about the upcoming end of the Kepler Space Telescope. It was NASA's first exoplanet hunting space telescope, and it's about to run out of fuel. So it seems that TESS is arriving just in time to take over. And that time was April 18th at 22:51 and 30 seconds Coordinated Universal Time. A new Falcon 9 booster lofted TESS. And although there was quite a bit of excitement for the flawless landing on the drone ship in the Atlantic, the astronomical community was holding its collective breath until spacecraft separation nearly 50 minutes after liftoff. Now, officials noted that the rocket achieved an on-target delivery of TESS into a transfer orbit with a low point of 248 kilometers and a high point of 270,000 kilometers. Now, that's quite a difference between the low point, what we call perigee, and the high point in what we call apogee. So that was because TESS's orbit that was developed, it was, tried. Now that's quite a difference between the low point, perigee, and the high point, apogee, in the orbit. Now, TESS's orbit was specifically developed in order to help it do its mission, and it's called a P2 lunar resonant orbit. Now, using a combination of its onboard propellant and a mid-May flyby of the moon, the low point of that orbit will be at about 107,000 kilometers, while the high point will reach just beyond the moon with an orbital period of 13.7 days. It's an ingenious orbit. It keeps TESS above the damaging Van Allen radiation belts. It also keeps TESS close enough to the Earth so that it can do high-speed data transfer of its information with a Ka-band communications package. And it uses the moon's gravitational pull to stabilize its orbit. Now, engineers say that TESS has enough propellant on board to stay in this orbit for 20 to 30 years. But how does TESS stack up to Kepler? Because Kepler, well, it looked at a specific patch in the sky that was 12 degrees in size. For comparison, the moon is roughly half a degree in the sky. And if you think Kepler's field of view is huge, TESS's is even bigger, 24 degrees square with 4 cameras. TESS will be looking at a 24 degree by 96 degree bit of the sky all at once. This is 400 times larger than Kepler's viewing area, and this is what is going to allow TESS to look at the whole sky over a 2-year primary mission, looking at about 85% of it overall. Now, TESS's cameras, they are sensitive to red light. They're also CCDs, coming in at around 16 megapixels, and that field of view sorry, it's okay to start. Okay.
Yeah, wherever you want to pick.
Gonna go back and do that. TESS's cameras are red light sensitive visible wavelength CCDs, and they generate about 16 megapixels of data. And in that field of view, doggone it, sorry, I messed that up. TESS's cameras are red light sensitive visible wavelength CCDs. They generate about 16 megapixels of data per image. And that field of view, wow, I keep tripping up over the same thing. All right, okay.
Do you want to change your text around?
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Oh my gosh, that's like, I don't know why that's such a tongue twister.
TESS's cameras are blah, blah, blah. CCDs coming around 16 megapixels.
Yeah, I know Ben's gonna love editing this.
That puts the field of view for each camera roughly the size of the constellation of Orion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me redo it real quick.
Take a Snickers. That's great.
Okay, there you go. That's just the way I type.
Like, I want to hear you with like this thing on there on the keypad.
That's just how I type.
Just as loud. There'll be holes in this.
And it's just, that's how I've always typed, and I use only like 2 fingers per hand too, which is apparently weird. My dad would always get pissed at me when I was younger, and he would just be like, he would like slap my hands, and he would be like, "Stop typing like that," because he was just so mad that I could type like so much faster than him. So.
Dude, the amount of comments about the typing right now.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I could do, I forgot what my word per minute thing is, but it's like a little too fast. So anyways, yeah, sorry, I was on my typewriter. So just working my IBM Selectric over here. All right, you guys ready? TESS's cameras are red light sensitive, visible wavelength CCDs generating 16 megapixels of data per image. And if you want to know how big that field of view TESS is looking at, you could go outside and look at the Orion constellation. It's about the same size. Now, the same method that Kepler used is also driving TESS's observations. The transit method. Basically, as a planet passes between the star and TESS, it causes a dip in the light from the star. And we're going to be looking at that. From that dip, you can determine how big the planet is, how fast it's orbiting, and some other things. Now, Kepler peered deep into the sky, and it was more are exoplanets even a thing kind of mission. And its answer it received from the universe was pretty strong. Yeah, exoplanets are a thing, and they're basically everywhere. But those exoplanets Kepler discovered are likely out of the realm of detailed observation by humans for quite some time. They range in distance from 300 to 3,000 light years away, too far for us to pin down what they are and their potential atmospheric compositions. But TESS has the potential to study dang it, sorry. Wow, I'm really like out of it today. Jeez.
Pick up from about TESS.
Yeah. But TESS has the potential to study about 20 million stars, all of them close by. Some of them are neighbors, with a sensitivity 100 times that of Kepler. One of the primary changes between Kepler and TESS was what stars to focus on. Kepler basically took what it could get, but TESS is looking at red M dwarf stars, the smallest but most numerous type of stars in the universe. Now, the planets that would sit in these M dwarf star habitable zones, they often only take days to orbit, and their dim brightness with the close distances that TESS will be looking out to means that telescopes like the upcoming James Webb Space Telescope and future massive telescopes coming online in the mid-2020s here on Earth could potentially observe and tangibly analyze these exoplanets. Now, NASA scientists are expecting TESS to haul in anywhere from 500 to 1,000 Earth-sized planets and roughly 20,000 Neptune to Jupiter-sized planets, an order of magnitude beyond the current number of exoplanets that we know of that have been confirmed to exist. But it's not about the planet count for TESS. The mission is to seek out targets that are close enough that we could potentially have a go at seeing these exoplanets for ourselves. And maybe one of these discoveries TESS makes will help answer the ultimate question as to whether we really are alone in the universe, or if there's something else out there beyond ourselves. To me, TESS embodies the best of humanity. Its sole purpose is a noble one: find other places. The hunt for other places in our universe is one that humanity has been pursuing for millennia, and we're now on the cusp of having the technology to do so. And we're utilizing it as much as we can as well. We're a strange species, but with a mission like this, it says a lot about us, and quite a lot of good. Now, if you enjoyed the Space Pod, don't forget to tune in to our live shows that we have every Saturday at 1800 Coordinated Universal Time. And check out last week's show where we interviewed a really cool group called Space Nation, where they're trying to get regular folks to actually become astronauts and enable regular folks to end up exploring space. So, until the next Space Pod, keep exploring. How's that? All good? Yay! 400 takes later. So, all right.
That was awesome.
All right, I have nothing else left to say. I've said everything.
Okay. A whole bunch of this stuff here.
Yeah. Throw off all the equipment and stuff. What are we doing now?
Are
we just hanging out?
You guys were referring to.
What's up?
What was this video you guys were referring to?
Oh, okay. Do we have to
I think
turn
Ben's
off
gonna play
audio, I think, in order to show this to Athena?
Is there no Starbucks
So-
in Australia? What?
Yeah, is there no Starbucks in Australia?
Yeah.
So-
Still, why is she saying that? Oh my god. Yeah.
30 stores Australia-wide. Wow. That's quite a few.
Well, then why do you say you miss Australia? When is it gonna come
It's
on?
back. It's back.
Dude, this is so cool.
It's a mirror universe. Everything's backwards.
Can we mime it? What are you doing?
I was just trying. Oh, I like that it says TMRO hologram. So
That's really
yeah, I don't know if we should have our sharing key up there though. So that might not be a good thing to do that. So.
Actually, it's out of frame anyway.
So.
Ben says it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just trying to make sure that we're secure here. So, you know, my usual thing. So, I guess the mirror universe I'd have a beard in it, right? That's how that works. Like, if you can't grow facial hair, you have a beard in the mirror universe. Because, like, I actually can't, like I could, but.
I want a beard.
What?
So you have a beard, but you'd be bald.
Yes.
That'd be crazy.
Okay.
Dada would be bald with no facial hair. I don't even want to know what that looks like.
Yeah.
I don't think I would mind the facial hair being shorter, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do him with no hair. It wouldn't work.
Yeah. It's cool. So.
Mohawk. When did you first have your first mohawk?
What's up?
When did you have your first mohawk?
Oh, it was right after Curiosity landed.
Ah.
So, yeah, I saw Babak, and I was like, if he can have a mohawk, I can have a mohawk. So, and let me tell you, it was like not well done until about 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. So, there was like a 3-year period where you could like look at these photos and be like, you have no idea what you're doing.
Like, how do you, was
So-
it uneven? Like,
Yeah, it
do
was
you
like
use a ruler
uneven.
now?
The sides were not shaved. It was just I kind of like don't want to talk about it, but also like I have to recognize that I kind of had no clue what I was doing. So yeah, I mean I still kind of don't know what I'm doing, but like at least it sort of looks like I do. So which is good.
It looks even. It looks great. Do you do it yourself, or you have someone shave it for
Oh, I do
you?
it all myself.
What?
So yeah.
I really want to know. You have to
Yeah.
use like a piece of equipment or something that like.
No.
No, you didn't like tape rulers together. And
No.
That's what I would think. It would be like a really
Maybe
good.
I should have.
I mean, it looks super even. Like you don't even need to do that now.
Does it? But does it though?
Looks great.
That's good. Yeah, and I do have to, I have to obviously, use a razor in both my right and my left hand. So you have to become like ambidextrous with the razor, and it's like.
Why can't you just left side with your right hand? Is
Because
it
you
not
don't
the
want to go
same?
against the grain, the
the
direction your hair's
direction.
growing. Yeah, because that like it's not
Right.
comfortable.
Would you ever like
So-
laser hair remove all that?
No.
Like the sides?
So also,
Okay, laser hair removal's great.
also when it reaches the point that I've like lost hair,
Yeah.
it's just I'm gonna just shave it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
good.
not one of
I
these
like it.
people who's like, I need like hair to feel like a person. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't need to get hair from my butt transplanted to my head to make me feel like I'm a man or something.
Oh gosh.
Like I don't need that. So, because that's how they do it. So in case you wanted to know
like
how
attempt to make a
a lot
mohawk.
of these hair transplant things work, they take it from places and put it on your head. And I
Yep.
just don't need that. So,
Yep.
because I'm mostly comfortable with myself. So.
Natural, right? 'Cause
What's up?
it's the same texture.
Oh yeah, it's just
so
it does.
weird. Might be different colors. It's weird. That's crazy. Anyway, no, not hair talk. Charlie, the unicorn. Wait, so what is this? Tell me, what is this video that you were referencing before?
Here, I'll just pull it up.
Okay.
I think we might have to mute.
Charlie! Love it.
I think we probably have to mute because it's a copyrighted thing. So
Aren't you okay after dark, or is that a?
no, it's
That's a
YouTube.
Ben
So
Okay,
it's
got
YouTube,
it.
and it's not people that are like
watch it later.
actually doing it. It's a computer that has not been programmed well by people. Oops. That has that people have put a lot of work into making sure it actually works correctly. Could you?
I like these sunflower sunglasses that Vogon suggested.
What?
I think they're great. There's a link to
Where?
them.
Where?
It is. Wait, where did they go? Let me just reattach the link. Hold on. Dun, da, da.
Yeah, put that link back up.
Wait, I think
There,
I,
is
yeah.
this it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, those are wonderful.
I think they're beautiful.
Those are, as Ben would
We
say,
should all go with
delightful.
those.
So, wow.
Usually Dada keeps like
think
one
they're great.
later on at least, but
But I really do want to come in with these like wraparounds.
neither one of
These
them
like UV wraparounds.
Holy smoke.
I think that'll just really help the peripheral problem that I have with
Yes.
glasses.
I'm sure it will.
Those are so good. And if we all just came in with those, it's so weird. Sunflower tiaras, that's a great question. I'm gonna look that up, Sir Game-A-Lot. Sunflower
somebody
tiaras.
has made one at some time.
I'm sure those exist.
If they haven't,
Ooh.
maybe get on that now.
I like the crystal one.
Somebody would want to buy that.
Yeah, like they have ones that are just actually like, you know, like the festival ones that are made of sunflowers, but I like the sparkly ones because it reminds me of Ben's that he wore to Yuri's night. Because that one was really nice.
I'm quite proud of this year.
What happened to Princess Ben?
Back there.
Why is
he not a
princess?
I think the tiara is like hidden somewhere. We're just gonna like pull it out randomly.
His Majesty Princess Incredible.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize the sunflower tiara I just hyperlinked is part of a pageant
Picture
website.
of him in that tiara for the first time. I was like, oh, he finally got his tiara. I was going to make him one, but you know, I had kids and stuff, so it slows me down. But I think it makes it with the beard. Honestly, that's what finishes it.
Nothing better than a beard and a tiara.
Marty the Martian, why didn't you use a H-alpha filter? He said, I've tried solar astronomy once, that's why I'm blind. I remember the first time I saw sunspots and solar flares. There was also sunspots, actually. Solar flares was like online. It was so cool. There's this giant telescope on my campus out in New York. We actually were able to get away from a lot of the pollution. So cool. Have any of you guys seen like sunspots before through like an H-alpha filter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
awesome. So
So cool. So cool.
yeah, it's pretty neat. I remember when we had the partial eclipse in 2014 that was visible here in LA. They had like one of the largest sunspots in 15 years. Just so happened to happen during the time of the eclipse.
What? I didn't know about
So
this.
it was like
Where
it was
I
like
in
10 it was like
2014?
10 times the size of Jupiter. It was ridiculous.
Whoa.
Or not 10 times the size of Jupiter. I think it was a couple times the size of Jupiter.
Okay.
It was huge.
That's so cool.
And it was very, very cool. So
Sunspots are so epic.
yeah, I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Why those names and not other names?
Oh, on my shirt, yeah. These are the names of the astronomers that are on the monument in front of Griffith Observatory. So we have 6 of them, and we have 6 of what were considered the most influential astronomers, which we have Hipparchus, Copernicus, Galileo, Kepler, Newton, and Herschel. So. And we do not have Tycho Brahe on there because Tycho Brahe was a very influential astronomer, but he did not
He contributed.
He contributed, but definitely not as
Didn't
much
make,
as
like-
Kepler.
Yeah.
So
He kind of like led Kepler into.
yeah, him and Kepler
Yeah.
worked together. He
Yeah.
brought Kepler in to work on his stuff, and he sort of looked at Kepler's work and didn't agree with it. Because
Yeah.
Kepler was the one who said, no, the circles aren't perfect. So
Yeah.
there are more ellipses than
Yeah,
circles. But Brahe was insistent that no, they are perfect circles. But you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nothing is perfect.
Brahe was pretty cool. He had like
Yeah.
he got a part of his nose cut off in a duel.
Oh yeah.
And he had like
Right.
he had like a work nose and like a party nose that he would wear.
You like interchange
So,
noses.
Yeah, he had like interchangeable
crazy.
noses. It was pretty cool. So
That's.
yeah.
Wait, I thought that it was just the tip that actually got like it was like a sword match, right? It was like a.
I don't know. I personally don't know how much of his nose got removed.
But I guess he had little replacements.
but
Or if
he
could still
did
smell
have-
flowers, sunflowers.
I know he had really cool ways to get around that. So
Interchangeable noses.
yeah, nose for every occasion. So
Yes.
true.
Pinocchio nose. It's like Ooh.
Can we see the TMRO?
I was just reading that too.
Well,
Well, one of them is kind of
yeah,
gone.
I just have to like take the camera up. I see Detta.
Yeah, through his phone. Interestingly enough.
That's scary Detta on the screen back there. Oh! Hi, Detta. You have a Detta behind you, I think.
Hello.
And he kind of shaved today. Trimmed close.
Donna Cam. I love these. I love all the like the clever,
You shaved? No, you didn't.
all of these clever names everyone comes up with. Blair Dutta Project.
Yeah, to see the plants, I'd have to like take
The
the camera and
island.
put it over there, and you know, Benny
I
does
mean,
what Benny does with
eh,
things, and
Yeah, it has to stay stationary, right? Like it looks like the handle, it's like a baby carrier, but it doesn't look like I could actually lift it up and carry it, can I?
no,
No.
he usually just slides it off the top, I think.
Okay. Because that's supposed to like water them or something, I think, on top,
But we took out, he took out the lettuce
right?
and replanted, it's probably spruce.
Mm.
Which, if we thought the lettuce was big, I mean, imagine how big those are gonna be.
More
What do
oxygen.
we have left? Spruce. Cool. And more lettuce. Awesome.
Okay, Lisa's asked me if I could turn the camera around. I just moved the TV for the first time today, so I'm not too sure about
Hi,
turning the
Stooge.
camera around. I mean, I could try, but I don't want to break anything, and then all of a sudden, like, well, there we go.
It's always the question from the chat room.
I'm scared of the big one because it's got the screen attached to it and everything. If anything, I just wouldn't be that.
Yeah. Well,
It's like,
we're trying.
but,
The plans of tomorrow. Do you guys sing to them? You know that helps promote plant growth? If you like sing to them or play music around them. I did an experiment when I was 12.
I don't have any plants at home because I kill plants.
Aww.
I mean, I've tried and I've
Get like
made-
a air
some
plant.
succulents make it for a
Yeah.
while longer, which is good. But like, just as I see the succulents starting to be like,
Yeah.
I give them to my mom, and then they just like flourish.
It's funny, it's like the opposite with my mom. I actually gave her an air plant because I was like gone for 2 months. And air plants, you really don't have to do anything. They eat the dust in your house and like you just add a little bit of water to them and you just shake them off. Come home, it was black. I was like, what happened to my air plant? Like you literally have to spray it with water like once a month. What happened? So, but
Did you clean all the dust out of the house? That's what.
it just overwhelmed it with dust. Yeah, but I did an experiment where I had like 3 separate rooms and I put the same type of plant in each one. I played like heavy metal in one room and then I played classical in another and then I played K-pop in another and just wanted to see what happened to all of the plants. The heavy metal one, it actually started to wilt. I was kind of sad because I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
you know, like, you know.
Did
I
they
would
like
Well,
imagine that the
K-pop?
classical
didn't-
would
They did like K-pop, but classical, it flourished. Classical always flourishes.
the Mythbusters did
They did.
one of those, yeah, and they
What
actually
happened
ended
to
up
happen?
finding that the heavy metal plants grew
Really?
significantly more. The heavy metal and the classical plants grew more than just not.
Wow.
But than quiet plants, but the heavy metal ones grew just a little bit more than the classical plants did. So I think plants just like noise.
I think they do,
So-
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
By the way, we do read Twitch, Realisty
K-pop.
Kill. Hi, we're reading Twitch. So,
Here it is behind Athena.
so, yeah. Are we allowed to do
Oh man.
this?
Oh my gosh, already with this face, this is gonna be good.
Is this an okay thing?
Oh man. Okay.
Okay, so it's after dark. So, all right, we're gonna watch this. We're all gonna watch this together. Do I need to move this over a little bit?
Can they see it?
Move it this way. Am I in the way?
What do you? What?
Space, 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 space,
I feel like I need to.
space, space.
Oh, for the plants. Hold it closer to the camera, maybe.
Okay, hold up. We're doing two things at once here. What's going on?
If you want to know about space, you have to know about the planets. If you want to know about the planets, you have to listen to me right now. Sun, Mercury, Uranus, water planets, Pluto, and this one they didn't have a name for it yet. It's too far away. You can name it if you want. You can name it Doris after my mom. If you want. It's up to you.
Oh. What?
Please pull up the one where he goes to the observatory. Please pull that up because that's one of my favorite ones. Just Steve Brule Observatory. There you go. World's biggest microscope. Yep.
Space. Didn't you always want to know about it? What could space be? What could it be made of? What the heck is all those lights out there? Is it just a black curtain with holes in it? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. That's why I went to the observatory to figure it out. I met there a guy who has the world's largest microscope for looking at space. He's a great astrologer. Dang.
Here you go. This is Matt Wilson.
This man name of Dang showed me around this big old dirty church where they have a microscope to look up close at stars. Look at me, there I am walking right there. So give it to me straight, Dangle. How big is the universe?
We don't really know. The universe may be infinite in size.
Tell me, how did this place start?
Well, there was a guy named George Hale who hiked up this mountain in 1903, and so he started it. He founded the Mount Wilson Observatory.
Can I ask you a very serious question? Mm-hmm. Where did you get this leather jacket?
It was a gift.
Hey, cool guy. So what are you all sitting up here on top of the rock wasting your time for? Everyone knows space is just a bunch of rocks and gas, right?
Well,
Gotcha.
right.
What about in the old days before they had a big dirty church full of junk to look at the stars? What did Galileo look through? What kind of microscope did he have?
Yeah, we have one of those here. It's an old refracting type telescope, and you can
Check it out.
All right.
Oh my God, my side hurts.
I love that show. I love this show.
Oh my gosh,
It's
I'm gonna
such a
binge
good
watch this
show.
later. I'm
Yep,
putting
you
this out.
should.
There's a whole bunch of
It's a-
episodes. Is that just one? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm adding this to my YouTube right now to watch. Oh, dude, microscope astrologer.
One search is great.
Space is great.
Oh
It's
my
the
gosh.
Jenny
Steve.
ones that I
World's
get a little
biggest
weird about.
microscope.
Wow, that made my Saturday. That was great. Oh my gosh, that was so painful to laugh at. I'm gonna watch it so many times later.
Are we winding down?
That was great.
Control room.
I hope you all have been totally blown away by that. That was so good. I kind of feel like, you know, like those belts back in the day where it had like the guns on the side? I feel like that, but with these right now.
Old Western.
Because it's just, yes. It's like, whoa,
Quick draw.
quick draw. Headphones or microphone.
Then we left the control room, so you guys are just on
Forever.
forever. Nothing? You guys all too young for this?
Forever. I said
No,
that.
I know what's up. I was like,
Thank you. Like,
so
somebody's got
forever.
in this room.
Too busy hard typing.
This big dirty church, that was so funny. Oh man.
I'm older than I look. Jared just happens to have some knowledge of the days of yore
Wait, what is this? Days of Yore?
when I was born.
No. It was like, Days of Yore. Wait, what is this? Wait, what was your reference to when you were saying
It's forever.
forever?
But it's the way that it's said because the way that the kid says it.
This is from a cartoon.
Live action.
I know that. I saw it when I was really young and I don't remember it. Sandlot. No, I saw it when I was an adult, actually. I just don't remember the reference. I'm going to watch this again later. The Sandlot was great. Forever. Okay, now I'm gonna like just watch that part on loop.
You're quite a deal younger than me.
I love the Sandlot. That was great.
Where's the other way? I speak from experience. Yeah.
Keyboard screams in pain.
I see, and I lose weight in my face first, so that's why I always try to lose there, because then
What
then
is
I
his
lose it
name
on
so
the
I can
sides,
look
so
him
it's
up?
like face thins out, then the sides thin out.
Yo,
What's up, internet? We're all hanging out.
Dr. Steve.
So,
Cool.
yeah, let me see what we got. Oh, yeah, white and nerdy. Yeah, that,
But, you know, I've got a flat stomach, I don't mind having a big belly. That's fine.
Wow, these Geico ads are crazy. Jeez. I just saw that on YouTube.
That's why I wear.
This guy is traveling. It's fine. Bye, Zweeby. Bye. Zweeby. Zweeby.
Smash 00R, I think you meant to say wait.
Smasher.
Face first.
I'm gonna scroll through like all these comments. Hitting a ruse almost as bad as hitting a moose.
Yes, I type furiously as well, but
Sing
I have a lighter
or
touch,
call.
it's just that it's on a desk, that it's louder. Because I have a really quiet keyboard. I don't, Jared doesn't have a quiet keyboard, and it's
I
on a
perfectly-
desk, and he types fast and hard.
Could you actually, can we test that out? Can you put
yeah,
that
I
on?
don't know
wanna
if
hear
this
that-
keyboard is, nope, this is too big.
Aw,
So.
okay. Like I purposely
Yeah.
bought this because like my hands were just sliding everywhere and like your nails grow out. It's like so but now like holes are starting to form. So I'm like, oh man. I
holes.
type N a lot.
Not
and O.
again.
N and O I type a lot. So I guess I say no a lot.
Oh, I thought I heard
I didn't
something.
realize that. But these are great though. I love these little keyboard covers.
Yeah.
Keeps it kind of like.
Versus Jared, who seems to have a keyboard mic.
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, it's kind of just how it goes. So, I really love
This
Steve
is, like,
Brule
weird.
because my video stuff, I got my start in a public access studio, and Steve Brule and like Tim and Eric are basically like public access hell, and there are like things I have seen in Tim and Eric and Steve Brule shows where I've been like, oh my god, I have watched tapes of stuff like this before. They have nailed public access TV perfectly. So, so that's why I love it so much. It reminds me of my early days.
So good.
So,
There's so much on YouTube I still haven't seen that's like stuff like this. This is incredible. What else is like a good comedic? Like, okay, so I got to see Charlie the Unicorn. Wait, do you guys know about the Happy Tree Friends?
yes.
Okay, a lot of people don't, so that's why I asked you guys. That was the most disturbing thing I've ever watched in middle school. Like, we went crazy about it in like, I think it was like 7th grade or something.
Yeah, disturbing.
The Happy Tree
Childhood,
Friends.
Great.
Me and my best friend were crazy about that. We used to watch it all the time. It's so messed up. I can't believe I used to watch this.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now and I'm like, why?
Exactly. I remember I freaked out one of my friends.
It's
Shut me down when I was
freaky.
a kid.
Stodge does not know what Happy Tree Friends is.
Oh, well, Stoge is about to find out what
Oh
Happy Tree
man,
Friends is.
oh. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Yeah, watch it, but it, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's gonna be a little, just gruesome and explicit and weird. I don't even know how to. So Neuropilot, could you create an AI to select only the most hilarious YouTube videos? I've never created an AI before. If I could, I would do that, because then I could actually know how to utilize my time properly and what I should be watching on YouTube and what I should not. But if anyone knows how to do that, maybe, well, pretty much like Apple, anytime I talk about something now on the phone, I see an Instagram ad for it. So I'm like, I might as well just start saying like, good YouTube videos, and then it'll just like Instagram ad,
It'll
hey,
pop
check
them
out
up.
this YouTube
Oh,
video.
hey, by the way, here's some really good YouTube videos. You guys want to see these YouTube videos? Here.
This is promoted. Click here. Learn more.
Would you like to know more?
Yes. Those ads are really funny.
Yeah.
There's so many ads now these days.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bounce in like 5.
I'm gonna dance.
AI Athena, that's cool. Yay. Boom.
So. Cool stuff.
Ah, like the neural lace, neuropilot, you're referring to like the neural lace. I remember learning about that like maybe 2 years ago when I like first started doing the YouTube thing.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff.
So cool, yeah.
So.
Yeah, it helps a lot with people with like Alzheimer's. It's like a lace. They've laced it in lab mice's brains so far. I think they've just done that where they actually are able to help control like the chemical release of certain neurons in the brain. And so it's actually supposed to help build up better memory for people with like Alzheimer's and stuff. I mean, obviously we don't know of any mice that have Alzheimer's, but they were able to do that in there. So yeah, imagine what it would be like once Elon's Neuralink becomes available. I can't even imagine. I don't think I would actually use it though, to be honest.
Nice. Interesting.
Yeah, unless I, suffering from memory loss.
Ben's back.
Here we go.
So Mom Dog and Dad Dog are in town.
Yay!
And I'm touring them around the set. So ignore me. / if we're really lucky, they'll have some sort of embarrassing story about me. So,
I always want to hear embarrassing things about Ben.
yeah. So any guest that we have coming that's on the air, we have signed the spiel thing. And then it's not actually painted white. We painted it off-white, even though it looks kind of white on camera. That was done on purpose to allow us to kind of open up the aperture of the camera a little bit and give it that kind of a faux look. And
Sure it's off-white or is it gray?
It's off-white.
It's a very light gray.
Gray.
And then
Silver.
you had to figure out how to build all of this stuff. So he designed it. I'm like, how are you going to build it? He's like, I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go.
That was great.
He totally did. Yeah, neat, right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why is Lisa saying January 29th?
Isn't that totally
Huh?
Lisa is saying January 29th. I want to hear about January 29th.
The day is that's Ben's birthday,
Is it?
right? So.
Ah.
A module in it, a sheet metal. And so I made this shape in the sheet metal aspect of the program. And then you use an option to make a flat pattern. And so the first bit of software that I tried that on, this side here was not the pattern, the flat pattern wasn't symmetrical. I'm like, that's not right. So I managed to do it again and figure it out. It actually finally gave me a flat pattern that was, I printed out on paper, and then you put that paper face down on the wood, and you put acetone on the back, and it transfers the toner to the wood, and then you have something you can cut out.
Ben, what's January 29th?
Cut out a stack of these, and a stack of those, and a stack of those.
January 29th is not my birthday. It's the day that my mom told my wife my birthday was. And so now carry on every year has to think.
Hold on. Let me get close so that you can hear this.
The 29th is a lucky number, and he should have been born on the 29th. Because my grandma was born on the 29th. My dad was born on the 29th. I was born on the 29th.
Wow.
So he was supposed to be born on the 29th.
Wait, what's your actual birthday, Ben?
Nice.
You just got the right wait? Because Dennis' birthday is the 29th.
What is your actual birthday?
Way to go, Ben.
Right? He screwed it up.
Way to go, Ben. God. So.
Does anyone know when Ben's real birthday is?
It's the 30th.
Oh, it's just the next day. Okay, wow.
Which is funny because I always have to think about Dada's birthday because I always want to say the 28th and it's the 29th.
And it's modern.
Wow.
She just had the wrong son.
Oh, that's great. Thanks, Stowe, for asking that.
That would have made in life.
Yeah, the whole thing.
They had switched roles.
So if you look at the front, each
Oh my gosh, my dad's birthday is today too. That's crazy.
Wow.
so then we can take
There's lots of things happening
And
today.
it's Astronomy Day, and tomorrow's Earth Day. Oh my gosh. So
Yep.
many coincidences. See, that's crazy. Yeah, I was talking to him on the phone this morning. He's going to a lizard show.
A lizard show.
Yes. I was like,
You
what?
have my full attention.
Yeah, I actually asked him, I was like, is it kind of like a chicken show? And he's like, yeah. And so it's pretty much where like people who are like reptile or lizard owners, they like train their lizards to do certain like obstacle courses or like do tricks, and they like make them look really good. Like
You can train a lizard?
that's what my dad told me.
Okay.
My dad has like a whole like zoo of animals. He has like over 15 pets, and he has like a dragon and stuff. But you know.
Your dad has a pet dragon? Wow. I don't even know where you can get those.
Dad isn't here. I don't
All of
even
this
need
set
this.
stuff started
Because
inside
there's
of the
nobody
house.
to like hear. You
Tired
guys
of my
are.
water break, so I sat down and started
I just realized I'm like, I don't.
taking out.
You know, mine and Dada's third wedding anniversary is coming up.
Wow.
3 years of marriage.
August 11th to the 12th, LA is having their ultimate reptile super show. I think we should go to this.
Some days it feels like yesterday. Other days it feels like, you know, I don't know, 24 years.
Yeah, where can I go buy a dragon at?
MIT.
No, we had
You could get a bearded dragon.
I mean, I could get like, but I mean, for okay, are we
Monitor.
talking bearded or like mythical?
Definitely not mythical.
Well,
I
I'm not
wish.
interested.
That would have been nice.
So-
Or those like poisonous ones.
Oh, the Komodo dragons.
Komodo dragons,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are. Yeah, I'll stay away from that. So.
Or yeah, there's like a lot of. My dad also has scorpions, which is interesting. That's pretty cool.
How to put your three-headed dog to sleep.
What's up?
Tell the guy down the pub how to put your three-headed dog to sleep, and he'll give you a dragon egg.
What? I wish that was an actual inside joke at a pub. Is that from a movie reference?
Oh, okay.
Harry Potter,
I don't know
okay.
anything about Harry Potter, so that's why I just stared at you like, what's going on? Because I'm not really like a Harry Potter person. I've like dedicated my whole life to Star Wars, so.
I'm gonna make you a Trekkie. You will.
Well, I mean, I like.
Yes.
I've seen
My
the
ring got
movies in some of. No, not the Abrams verse stuff. I mean, I've seen that too, and I appreciate it for what it is. But I've seen like the movies,
Okay.
like, and I like them. Huh?
4.
Which?
Whales in space.
Yes. That was like that's like my favorite Star Trek movie. So it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's everything I love about Star Trek in it. Yeah. And I haven't like sat down and watched the show. Like I've watched a couple episodes of The Next Generation, but I haven't watched any of the original series or anything around that. So
Really good.
yeah.
I should say that first 2
Never having seen
seasons.
the studio,
The original
behind the
series.
set.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
After that, Roddenberry walked away. So.
apparently I have like very bad pop culture knowledge because I don't know
gosh,
like
I do
anything.
too.
Like really the only things I know the inside outs of are Star Wars and Top Gear. That's about it.
Those are 2
So-
really good ones to have. We just need to get you into Star Trek
Yes.
and Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give magic a shot. So
You believe in magic. I want a dragon egg. Okay, someone had a suggestion here. Let me save this. It's a guest suggestion.
yeah, we're currently our tomorrow studio tour is called Spacewalks. Yeah, everybody's getting a very big spacewalk right now. So
It's great.
so
I went to the bathroom.
go ahead. Yeah, I really like Top Gear. It's also well shot and everything. And I haven't watched any of the Grand Tour yet.
Grand Tour is so good. No, second season of Grand Tour.
Yes, you were telling me about this at work. About this, so yeah, definitely.
Are
So
we winding down after that?
yeah, I think we are. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's so great. I really enjoyed these moments we get to. It's like Twitter, but not because like I'm here, but you're not Like, you get the idea, right?